absolutely stunning comeback from Daniil Medvedev. Heartbreak for Alexander Zverev, but for the Russian it will be a third Australian Open final.
I mean, standing ovation. I mean, he deserves it. What an absolute battle that was. Yeah, that was on the edge of our seats. Everyone in here, what an experience. That's the Daniil Medvedev show. It's going to be an absolute ripper. Yannick Sinner versus Daniil Medvedev for the Australian Open crown. Oh, I can't wait.
And a word on Zverev, Nick. I mean, how does he recover from this?
I mean, look, you have to be positive. I know it's extremely hard, but you look at the tournament he had. He gave the crowd amazing tennis all for these 2 weeks. Took out, you know, one of our best talents in Carlos Alcaraz. And even tonight, he walks away with a loss. But my goodness, his performance was so solid. There was a couple points in it. I mean, he's feeling so angry and disappointed, but I mean, it's not going to be his last semi-final, I'm sure.
Yeah, this sport chews you up and it can spit you out, can't it, Nick?
Tell me about it.
And again, against Medvedev, a player that he seemingly has come so close to beating again, and yet has not been able to get over the line.
Yeah, I mean, he had so many opportunities tonight. 2 sets to love up, and then even that third had a bunch of, you know, times where he could have maybe been more aggressive. But, I mean, credit to this guy. He always seems to play those clutch moments, those big moments well, and especially against Zverev. I don't know what it is, but this is just another chapter to their, you know, rivalry. You know, they played 19 times. That was their first time in a major, and I'm sure we're going to see that chapter again and again. But, I mean, look, this guy, he's one of my favorite players, and for this reason, just doesn't lay down. He's got so many critics saying you do this, do that, but he doesn't care. He plays his way. What a journey he's on.
Absolutely right. Seemingly indefatigable, a guy who doesn't feel fatigue. If he does, he doesn't show it. And he's got a day off tomorrow to come back for the big dance on Sunday. Let's hear what he's got to say, speaking once again courtside to Jim Courier.
Daniil, it was a couple of hours ago you sat down after the second set, down 2 sets to love, and I think we all would like to know what was going on in that big tennis brain of yours at that point in time.
At that point was tough because first set, honestly saying, I think we both played not very good. Second set, I felt like I played actually a bit better than first set, but he played very well, so 6-3, 2 breaks. I don't really have chances on his serve, so I was a little bit lost, but during the third set, I started saying myself that if I lose this match, I just want to be proud of myself. I want to fight till the end, fight for every point, and if I lose, I lose, and I managed to win, so I'm very proud.
You should be proud of that for sure. You're known as one of the best tacticians in men's tennis. What changes did you need to make to turn this match around?
Yeah, at one moment in third set, I felt like I was tired physically, and looking at him, I didn't feel it. So I was like, I actually cannot run anymore for 40 rallies that we did in the first set. So I was like, okay, let's go more aggressive. And same again, if it doesn't work out, I tried. I tried what I thought would work, and it started working. I started to make some good shots, better shots that I didn't do before. Started to serve much better, put a lot of pressure on my serve. And then tiebreaks, pretty unbelievable. A little bit lucky on 5-0 return, but that's tennis, you know.
You didn't mean that shank return winner? That was not intentional?
The slice was intentional, but the drop shot with a backspin or something against the wind was not really intentional. But when I touched it and when I saw it going, I was like, just don't touch the net, just don't go into the net, because it was either it touches the tape or it's in, and it's tough for him. So. Yeah, sometimes you need to be lucky, and today's my day.
You were are a very experienced competitor in major tennis. You've gone deep at majors, you've won a major before, but I want to know if you've ever had to dig as deep as you've had to physically and mentally in this tournament. You've been down 2-0 now twice and come back and won, and you found your way to the final, but it's been a long road for you.
Never made it that tough, and happy about it, because before my statistics in 5 sets was not good, and yeah, physically and mentally it's tough, 5 sets, and many times in the fifth I was not strong enough. So I'm happy. That's you know, 1 month ago I wanted to change a little bit even more, to try to be even more strong mentally, and to think less about one guy in the crowd who screams something at me, or when I think when I think the referee has done something wrong. I try to focus more. I'm still yet far from being perfect, but I'm trying.
That's your New Year's resolution. Okay, we got it. You're going to face a player in the final who's never played in a major final. Jannik Sinner has been so impressive in this tournament, and I'd like to get your view on what he's been achieving in this tournament. I would imagine you've watched him play some of his matches.
Yeah, impressive, as you say. 5-1 against Andre. I was sleeping at the time, but 5-1 on the tiebreak against Andre, won the tiebreak. 6-1, 6-2 against Novak, who is 10-0, was 10-0 in the semifinals on this court. So very impressive. And yeah, I need to recover well, try to be 100% on Sunday. I hope you guys can enjoy, and we can have a great show.
So this will be your third time playing in the final here at the Australian Open. You've won a U.S. Open, but not here. What would it mean for you to win on Sunday night and take an Australian Open title home with you?
Well, first of all, we say third time lucky, so let's see. I can say by experience it's not always like this, but hopefully here it works. I don't know if you guys in Australia have this phrase. Hopefully, yes.
Why are you looking at me? I'm from America.
Yeah, no, I'm asking them, but I cannot get an answer like this. But do they have this in America or no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they have it here, yeah, for sure. But yeah, it will mean a lot, because actually saying, I would say this court is not my best court in terms of my performance and my actual self-esteem, I would say, on the court, and that's why many times I had to dig deep during these tournaments. So I'm going to be the happiest man on the planet, but for this I need to play pretty well and win 3 sets on Sunday.
Well, we're going to look forward to that match. Ladies and gentlemen, another show from Daniil Medvedev.